What is up? We're talking about the fantasy football battle of the Pimps draft, which is going on right now. You can see on screen we've got 3 picks in the books. McCaffrey, Barkley, McCaffrey. Why are there 2 McCaffreys, you ask? Because there are 8 copies of every single player in the player pool, which means that Barkley and McCaffrey are going to dominate probably the top 16 overall picks. I have what's equivalent to about the 7 overall pick if you equate 8 copies of every player into the player pool. 96 picks per round. Only 3 bench spots, which means strategy is going to be up the rear on this one, because you're going to have to decide, do I start a defense this week or do I go without a defense? Do I not even own a defense all year long? What about if you have such a lit team and you're looking at your wide receiver, your flex spot, and you don't have the ability to pick anybody up, and you've got to drop somebody in order to pick somebody up to play your flex play? You may say, screw it, I'm not starting anybody at my flex spot in week 4 or whatever, because I don't want to cut anybody. It's a redraft league, but with 3 bench spots, that's the kind of strategy you're going to see in this draft. And it's not illegal to not run 1 or 2 players out into your lineup. You can't start extra players, like you can't start 2 QBs, but you can certainly not roll with a defense all year long. It's up to you. Guess who's on the clock right now? Before we do the intro, nobody! Because I planted a little surprise, a little tiny secret surprise in this draft. I put the 1.04 as, it was like Billy Bob, Bobby, whatever. I planted a dummy account at the 4 spot. Why? Because I'm giving it away as it's on the clock. How do you get this spot? No, you can't just go, Schmitty, can I have this spot? Schmitty, can I have this spot? Hey, Schmitty, me right here. I'm just going to ask, could I have it? I don't mean to laugh. I can't tell you how many people just DM me and they're like, what do you think? Can I have this spot? Do you know how many people are fighting for this spot? No, you can't just DM me. No, I like the try. I like the good old college try. But you can't just DM me and say, what do you think? What? I mean, I'm right here. I could take it from you. No, I'm raffling that spot away. Not through any kind of financial means. It's going to be the person that promotes, it's my league. Oh my God, shocking. This is political. You promote the Fantasy Football Show brand and promote the league the best, you're going to likely get my attention for me to give you that spot. You could be a fantasy page. I open this contest up to fantasy pages only, but fantasy pages dropped the ball because the entire first hour or 2, nobody tried to get this spot. Nobody tagged me in a post. Nobody promoted the league. So I open this up to all of the followers as well. All of you subscribers here on YouTube, you find pieces of awesome mother freaking hit the intro.
You have top 5 running backs. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.
And we're back. And we're still giving away the spot. 1.04. I am damn excited to give this away. Jason says, I'm your guy. Anthony says, LOL. Dollar Bill says, let's get the 1.04. Smitty, bring it. It's all up to you. It's up to you whether you want the 1.04. It's not up to me. You can't DM me and say, Smurder. I mean, I'm here. Come get it. Come get it. It's up to you. Marcus says, I'll take the spot, Smitty. Marcus is the kind of guy. I can tell, Marcus, you're the guy that's going to DM me and say, hey, can I have it? Royal wants it. Royal, I bet you want it. Riff says he dropped a 500 dono. Oh, you cannot purchase the spot, but Riff, if you did that, you'd get my attention as far as promoting the show. Oh, Riff, you put me in a bind, Riff. And I'm not selling the spot, but Riff is trying to donate and make a statement for the league. It would be pretty hard to turn down Riff's support in the college try that Riff would be tossing out there with a 500 spot. My ball, Zach Ertz, says 5 on it. But you know, the 500 dono would definitely put you in the running. Let's just say that. All right, back on top of I give you my spot for the 500 dono. How's that? Okay, Riff, if you are so inclined, we'll figure it out. Savvy says, I don't know, Smitty, I'm one of the original OGs, been with you for a year on this channel. Everybody's an OG though, Savvy. Like, I want to give it to you, but everybody and their mother has that same line, and like, you deserve it. And guess what, Savvy? Because you are calling me out, and it actually means something to me in this case, because you are definitely an OG, I will give you, just remind me, I'll give you a spot in something that I might have coming up here very shortly. Hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up on your way in. Why do we have 6 thumbs up? And who the hell dropped the 2 downers? What, because I wouldn't give you a spot? So Savvy, remind me, and I'll get you in the next one. You just have to remind me right away when I'm giving spots away. But the next one is going to be exciting. I'm not confirming or denying that there could be another league or something, but there might be. And Savvy, you would have a spot if there is. So remind me, Savvy. But I can't just give you this spot, especially, like, look what I'm doing. I'm promoting the hell out of whoever promotes the best or does the biggest splash, which Riff might be doing in a moment. That is going to get the spot. It's all about this promotion I'm doing right now. I can't just stop the promotion and hand it to you, Savvy. But you could earn it. You could earn it, Savvy. You could earn it. How do you earn it? Aside from what Riff's talking about, you refer people over to sleeperu.com/discord right here. This link right here, trying to grow that community. And if you can send people that direction, then you're going to get my attention. If you have 10, 15 people in there, go, hey, Smitty sent me. Hey, or like if I was competing for it, Smitty sent me. Smitty sent me. Hey, Smitty sent me. Then Smitty, myself, would get the spot. So if that's how you want the spot, that's a good way to go about it. You could also do some Instagram stuff. You could do whatever, stand on a street corner with a sign. I'm not guaranteeing anybody a spot over any one of those things, because one of you could one up the other. But definitely get it. Real Pimps Only says Troll is too early to draft for me anyway, says Savvy. Then Savvy, why do you want it? Savvy doesn't even want to draft in it. Well, Savvy, you're going to like the next one, okay? I promise. Hit those Instagram posts, guys. Yeah, I got a lot of the descriptions on Instagram stories telling you what to do. But if you want to know if you're in the league or you're not in the league, and you want to know what the draft results are, you want to know what the rosters look like, you want to join the Discord chat anyway, get on over to this link right here, sleeperu.com/draft. sleeperu.com/draft. And that you'll see right here. Draft results, rosters, Discord chat group, and make a pick. So if you're like, Schmitty, I live in a technological world, but I don't know how to use a computer, which is about half of you. No offense, but it's about half of you. I can't tell you how many times I get a DM when you're not supposed to DM about the league, and you say, Smitty, I didn't get my invite link, and yet it's in your junk mail. It's in your junk mail, and it says invite. Click the invite link, and then it has a link, and at the bottom it's like, here's other links or whatever. Everyone's clicking those links and not your invite link. There are several people that have not checked in. So I've got good news for all of you. I can almost guarantee, I can't 100% guarantee, but I can almost guarantee you that 1, 2, 3, 4 of you are not going to ever check in. And you're going to later on, like a week down the road, be like, bro, I'm in the league. What's up? What's the deal, man? I missed the league. I missed the draft. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have 2, 1, 3, 4 openings develop as we draft. And guess what? I'm giving those suckers away. And so I don't think this will be the last opportunity to get a spot in this draft. I'm guessing. So Silver, get ready. It's not going to be handed out to my favorite follower because you're all my favorite followers. Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose, Silver. Or Savvy. You're all equal children. Okay? Don't make Smitty choose. It's not fair to Papa Smitty. Where was I? So where do you go, children, to make your draft pick? You can go to the league management site, or you can go to sleeperu.com/draft, where you have the black button that says make a draft pick for owners, the Discord link, all of that. Okay, I beat a dead horse on it. You know where to go. sleeperu.com/draft. And then to chat. If you're not at sleeperu.com/discord, what's wrong with you? Number one. Number two, this is where I'm going to make announcements and do all kinds of stuff. Hey, how do I get in? How do I join, says Eric. Eric! I'm giving it away in a contest. You got to promote the Fantasy Football Show brand. You got to send people to my Discord. One of the two. Make a splash. Riff was going to drop a $500 to support the production value of the Fantasy Football Show. That would go a long way with me. I would make sure Riff had a spot that opened up from one of these people that are not securing their spot right now with the invite link. There are how many? Let me go look and see how many people have not accepted the invite. It's crazy. Let's go. Invite franchise owners. How many people have not yet accepted their invite? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people have still not gotten in to the league. Okay, one of them I know is good to go. One of them's Big Timer! Big Timer! Get in the league, bro! Who is this person? That's an Instagram winner. I'm not going to call him out. Another one that I don't know if they're going to come. There's 2 potential. Ron Boys, your follower hasn't joined. So he's at risk. Tell him to get on that shiat. Plug and Pros. You guys haven't accepted, either one of you, and there's 2 of you manning that spot. Lounge needs to accept it. Yeah, so there might be one available in this. I can pretty much guarantee. Rum joined the Discord. Marcus, are you joining the Discord? Troll, are you joining the Discord? Larry is in, I think. Eric, Savvy, Silver. This is going to be like there are places to chat, and this Discord's where it's at. And I didn't even mean to make that rhyme. Where the hell is Big Time? Because Big Timer hasn't checked in. Time to shave my man. Time to shave my man. I don't know about that, troll. I'm not sure if that's getting you in. Maybe. We'll have to see the video, but should I just let people that are here join if I'm gonna be honest? Should just let, oh, sorry. The screen's so far away I can't read. Should just let people that are here join if I'm gonna be honest. Zip. Everywhere people are at. People reside everywhere, Zip. So, like, when I'm on Instagram, I wish I had more spots to give away, but Zip, I've been doing this all since January. I've been coming on YouTube giving spots away all January on my YouTube. But I can't just come on and give it away because I'm trying to promote the league and get the word out. So if people aren't willing to do that, then the spot's not earned, Zip. But I hope you try and earn it, my man. Would you rather draft Ezekiel Elliott or Dalvin Cook PPR? Elliott. Give me Elliott. I like both. Cook is the man. But Elliott feels a little bit more secure, if you're asking me. Get some dirt on your face, says Troll. Jedi. LOL. What's up, Smitty? So yeah, here's that question. Elliott, I would take. If you guys got any fantasy questions, hit me with it. People are everywhere, Savvy. You like that line? You should. The people are just here. You should give it to them. And I'm like, people are everywhere. Counselor in this. Shh. I hope the counselor snuck in under like a fake name. That would be amazing. I welcome it. In fact, if Joe calls me up right now on Skype and says he wants an elite, he doesn't have to apologize. We can talk about it a little bit or whatever. But if Joe wants in the league and he calls me on Skype, I will hand him this spot right now. Unless Riff drops a 500 dono right before he rings or during the call. Sorry, counselor. But I love that Joe in the draft. Haven't seen him since he took a hammer to the DJ card. You mean before he did a pity pat little tippy tap on the plastic sleeve? I remember that. AJ Dillon is a beast. He is. He's a big boy. Big boy, fast boy. He's thick, boy. You should kick him out if he did it under a fake name. Hell no! Come on, Joe. Join it. Join the league, Joe. I got a spot for you. I just joined, so I'm not 100% sure what is going on, but there's a problem with people in the draft not making their picks. It's just a slow draft. So first and foremost, the reason we're halted, Zip, is because the 1.04, I put a dummy account in that spot, and it was like Billy Joe Bob, Billy Bob, whatever. And I did that on purpose so I could stop the draft. Yes, I know, very dramatic of you, Smitty. And give that spot away as it was on the clock. I didn't know if it would be the 1.04. I thought it could be anywhere in the draft. It just so happened that spot was the 1.04, so it worked out perfectly. Because the draft stops, I'm giving it away in dramatic fashion, Zip. And then the draft will continue. But yeah, slow drafts like this, guys, they're going to be slow. If anybody expects it to be a fast draft, I had somebody in the Discord say that I should make it a 30-minute timer. Do you know how many people would time out? Like, I don't know how many people in this draft have done a slow draft before, but you wait forever on everybody. 4-hour timer is going to be plenty. We have a lot of time before the draft. It's going to take a lot of picks to get through. Don't worry, I'll turn that timer on. I may turn it to 3 hours after the first, round or something, depending on what it looks like pace-wise. But I think we'll be okay. I think people will draft faster than that 4 hours. If we were to stretch the 4 hours out, we probably wouldn't even make the draft. We'd probably be like in July or August when we finish. But I think people are going to... I will reset the timer. That's a good question. I was going to mention that. Draft timer. Let me do that now so it doesn't time out. I'll reset the draft timer. Let's see how much time is left. So it's really important that you guys, when you get to the homepage, you click on that email draft link or tab. That tab will have everything that you need. So right now it's showing 7 hours left. I'm not going to max it out 7 hours. I'm probably going to do another hour or two before I give that spot away, and then that person will have about 3 or 4 hours to make their pick. I don't know that I'll give them the full 4, but they'll definitely have some time. I'm not going to just make them pick right away. Hopefully they pick right away. I'm hoping they pick as soon as they get the spot. But let's see how many people we have in the Discord. I'm going to check. The Discord link is on the screen. So Let's see who joined since I've started the live. A couple. Oh, come on! This community is very, very strong. If you, first of all, even if you didn't get in the league or you're mad about that, like, I understand. Like, I'm going to do other things, though. And the people that are stepping up and promoting, they're going to be remembered. And I'm going to have another event coming up. So get excited about that. But even if you don't get a spot, you want to get in the Discord. Why? Because it's an active community where you can, there's start and bench channel, a dynasty channel, a general talk channel, a trade channel, a news channel, a battle of the Pimps channel dedicated just to this league, and announcements, and a TV and movie section. You know that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to TV and movie recommendations. You know that. And I've got a channel for that. And it's a great place to come and ask start bench advice during the year. And Top Gun, who's in our lives all the time, Top Gun is the head moderator, and he gets back to you like that. Before you're even done typing, Top Gun's like in your face, like in your home, answering your question before you even hit enter. That's how fast Top Gun is, and he's the best mod in this Discord. Like, he's amazing. So join the Discord. It's right here, sleeperu.com/Discord. Join it now. And then this link right here is where you can get all these links here for your draft. So learn about it, know about it, get about it. There are people everywhere. All kinds of people. People say, late to the party, stupid work, no problem, AA. Ricky Hernandez says, So clan, every pick has up to 4 hours to pick, but people can and usually do pick quicker than that. Yes, they do. So nobody freak out about how long it is. I'm so confused how this draft works. Only 4 picks in like 6 hours. So clan, I stopped it. The pick on the clock is nobody. That's why it's been halted. It's been halted because I'm giving the spot away to somebody. So you're waiting for someone to make a video promoting the show to take that spot. Zip, it could be a number of different things. I'm not like gonna pigeonhole myself to like a specific thing, because then if you go do it and you go make a sign and you're on a street corner and somebody one-ups you, then you're gonna be mad. Like, try. And know, Zip, that if you do something amazing, I'm going to keep you maybe in mind or locked into a spot in my next one, because I'm going to say, damn it, Zip, you did such a good job and you didn't win. I'm going to reward you by giving you a spot in this other event that I'm going to potentially have. And it's going to be, I would say, some people might find it even more exciting. Some people may not. I'm not going to commit to that this will be a bigger and better idea. It could be just as damn cool. This draft looks like it. How does this look like a huge fail? Because we stopped it to give away a spot? That's funny. Swift or Dobbins? I'm going to go Dobbins for right now. I would take all 4 hours. Savvy, you better not. It's a hard sell making you the spot. But anyway, fantasy questions before I jump. I wanted to give you guys an update on this draft. Very excited. It just started. Can't have failed when it just started. Oh. Fantasy questions before I jump. Who's got them? Most likely landing spots for DJ, the bench. The bench, bro. I like Mims. Mims is pretty darn good. There's a lot of guys that stepped up, man. Oh, man, this draft class is crazy. I got to do an update on my rookie rankings. For those of you on sleeperu.com, I apologize. I got to do that next. I'm going to get into those rankings. I'm going to update it. I'm going to put Claypool higher. There's some guys that weren't even listed on there that have climbed the ranks really fast. So get ready to see those guys vault up on my rookie rankings. I'm updating that next. I'm in for the next draft, Savvy says. Damn straight, Savvy. Be glad to have you. Marcus says, I'm in for the next league and draft for sure. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that. I'll be looking for you. Ricky says, heard Tom Brady for sure won't go back to New England, is going to the Titans. Have you heard anything? I've said this for a long time, that Brady is looking for a challenge, and anybody that thinks Brady's like not willing to step up and take that challenge is crazy. Crazy! It's Tom Brady. He's a competitive man. I think he goes to the Chargers or Titans, sure. Which would be A.J. Brown. What is the earliest you would take Mahomes? I like A.J. Brown with Tannehill too, though. So it doesn't really matter, but A.J. Brown's so amazing. Kind of worried what Tom Brady would do to that in one sense. In another sense, I'm really excited about it. Let's do the intro music, or the outro music one more time. What is the earliest you would take Mahomes? Top of the second, middle of the second, depending on the scoring. If it's 6 points per TD, you could take him at the top of the second. I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. I also wouldn't have a problem with you not taking a QB early and waiting on Kyler Murray. Like, I love both approaches. Both approaches are winning approaches. Don't listen to the hate about taking a QB early, because there's so many QBs late and they're so good. 2 ways to win. Or a million ways to win, but 2 ways that I like to win. Pat Mahomes in the second, it's just fine. Kyler Murray in the later rounds or middle rounds and not taking Mahomes is also equally just fine. I love both approaches in 2020. Why do I keep shaking the camera? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Brady should go to the NFC, says Joey. What happens if Burrow doesn't want to go to the Bengals? I think he already said that was a fabricated or a stretched out story. Like, his comment was taken out of context. So I think he'll play. I think he'll be fine. He's just trying to maybe urge them into trading the pick or something. I don't know. Nudging them and letting them know he does not really love the idea of playing in Cincinnati, but I think it'll be okay. Anything can happen, though. When would you draft Derrick Henry? I take Henry no earlier than like 6 or 7 overall. I still like him, but I just feel like people are going a little bit too overboard and taking him where you would take like a Cook or an Elliott, and that's a little too high for me, even in non-PPR. But at some point I do draw a line, and I definitely would take definitely take Henry where like the Kamara and Adams range players are going. What do you think, Nick Chubb? What do you think of Nick Chubb, and would you take him at the 1.1? Absolutely, take him at the 1.1 for sure. In a dynasty startup, yeah. I do worry a little bit about his longevity, because he did have a gruesome knee injury that oftentimes can come back to bite you after a heavy workload, and he does take all of his carries up the middle, which means that he doesn't get the break that a Kamara would get on, a total touch number that Kamara might reach. Chubb's going to reach it and have more wear and tear on his body. But I do think that Chubb is going to be potentially a lock in almost anybody's mind in the top 10. So you talking about taking him at 1.10 is definitely like at the later end of where people are taking him. So if he falls there, you'll be lucky. Brandon Jacobs I like too. I go back and forth on who I like more, Jacobs or Chubb in a dynasty startup, especially if it's PPR. So good question. What if DJ went to Houston? Maybe. I don't know if he's got it left, man, in the tank. I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm certainly not going to bet on it. If he got traded to Houston, there was no competition, I would be a little excited about it. In a way, but at what draft pick range? I don't know. Probably nowhere near where I'd have to take him to secure him. So I probably wouldn't be able to own him, because I'm definitely doubting him. Henry over Kelsey for sure, says Marcus. I don't know what question that was, but yes, Henry over Kelsey. Kelsey, to me, is a second rounder, and I still don't even take him there. That's where I value him. But I oftentimes wait on it. What people say about QBs waiting on a QB, I kind of say about tight ends. I think so. I understand the argument, I guess, when people say don't take Mahomes in the second. I understand where they're coming from, because if I look at my approach with tight ends, I rank Kelsey and Kittle in the second round, but I won't draft them there. because I feel like I can get a Hunter Henry or not a Hunter Henry, a Waller or an Andrews later and have a much better team walking out of the draft. Mixon or Chubb in Dynasty, I'd probably go Chubb, but both have some question marks long term for me. I like them both in 2020. I just worry a little bit about them being where they're at now. 4 years from now, they won't probably be relevant. That's why in Dynasty startups, I stack up at wide receivers, man. I take wide receivers and a quarterback. Mahomes, I honestly, if you want my honest truth, which is not a popular opinion, and that's fine, I'm used to it. I like Mahomes more than Chubb and Mixon. I don't draft Mahomes that high because you don't have to, but I would trade that pick down, and I'd rather have, I'd rather move that pick down and take Mahomes in the second because Mahomes will carry you for over a decade. Mixon, Chubb, these running backs are going to have a shelf life of 2 or 3 years. And in a dynasty startup, especially if it's 6 points per TD pass, but even if it's not, Mahomes is like one of the most valuable picks you can have. Watson, Mahomes, Lamar too, although I worry about him getting hurt. These 3 quarterbacks per start, and that's the argument you can make with Lamar, and you can say he's not going to get hurt, and I'm fine with that argument. I just fear he'll get hurt. But per start, Mahomes and Lamar are like top 5 overall players. It's kind of foolish that people don't value them higher, but it's even more foolish to not take advantage of that. So just because I think Mahomes deserves to be in the first round in a dynasty startup, in a 1 QB dynasty startup, unpopular opinion right here. Alert, alert, unpopular opinion alert. Mahomes in a dynasty startup deserves to be in the first round, but people are crazy with this no QB early talk, especially in a dynasty startup when he can carry you for over a decade and get you a massive amount of points week in and week out. So Mahomes to me is a lock in the second in a dynasty startup. I don't know many players that I would take over Mahomes in the second round in a dynasty startup, especially if it's a 6-point TD league, but even if it's only a 4. He's like the best second rounder there is. He's going to carry you for over a decade. How can you ask for more? You can't ask for more from a second round player in Dynasty. You can't ask for more from a first rounder, but you can take him in the second, which is beautiful. In a 2 QB Dynasty Superflex QB 2 QB Dynasty startup, I drafted Lamar, even though I worry about him getting hurt. I'm going to try and trade him for Mahomes. Lamar and Watson with my first 2 picks in a dynasty startup, pretty much at almost the bookend picks in a late first round pick and an early second round pick. Then I traded up my 5th rounder and 7th rounder for a second rounder where I took Watson and I took Chubb. So I got Watson. This is an expert money league dynasty superflex startup with 12 owners in it. So I took Watson and I took Lamar. Then I took Nick Chubb because I traded my 5th and my 7th for that second rounder. Or is it 4th and 7th? 4th and 6th maybe. Then I took AJ Brown, and then I took damn it, who's my team? Let me pull it up. Let me give you the exact. I don't want to give you false information. Let me pull it up. Okay, so yeah, I took Lamar and Deshaun essentially near the bookend area, so I'd like the 10th pick. And then instead of waiting for just my 3rd rounder where I took Kenny Golladay, I traded I believe it was my 5th and my 7th for the second or fourth and 6th rounders for that number 2.04. I took Nick Chubb. So I started off with Lamar, Watson, Nick Chubb. And I still had my 3rd rounder. I took Golladay. I then traded my 6th and 7th for a 3rd and took A.J. Brown, and then traded up and got Kenyon Drake. So my team is Lamar, Deshaun, Chubb, Drake, A.J. Brown, Kenny Golladay, and then I literally have a void for like 4 or 5 rounds where I don't have a pick because of those trades up. That's kicking the can down the road, but that's a beast of a dynasty startup, and it's built around 2 QBs that hopefully Lamar can avoid injury, but I'm going to try and trade him for Mahomes somehow. But 2 QBs that score top 5 overall in a 6-point TD league. That's how you do it right there. I can't wait for that league. Nice YouTube videos. Thank you. Thank you, BFD. Is Rojo a solid flex? Ronald Jones? Not currently. Chark or Parker? Chark, baby. I don't trust Parker. If they draft Tua, maybe he retains some more value if Fitz gets hurt than I anticipate. But if Fitz goes down, Parker's like gone again. He vanishes. Fournette or Mixon? I take Mixon this year. I don't love both, but I like Mixon a lot more this year than I did last year. And he started off really bad. Pretty much half the year played like crap. And that's what I feared. But he finished strong. It has me a little bit excited, especially if they get Burrow, that they can spread the ball around enough. From 2.1 to 2.08. No, I must have missed the other question. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I appreciate all of you. Go to the Discord right here, sleeperu.com/Discord. If you want details about the league, sleeperu.com/draft. That gives you where you go to make your draft pick. Gives you the Discord link that I just showed you down here, too. It's on that page, too. Rosters, draft log. You don't have to be in the league to view any of that. The only thing you can't do is obviously make a pick. But that is where you go to get everything you need for the draft, the Battle of the Pimps, sleeperu.com/draft. And let's check the Discord. Let's see how many of you join the Discord, because this community is going to be off the hook. Yeah, we got about 10 since I started the live. That's pretty good, but I want that thing to climb. I want to be in the 500 range by the end of this draft in that Discord group, because 500 of us amazing advice-giving pals in the same area is going to be amazing for you on Sundays when you need quick start bench advice, and you can go to this Discord group and be like, hey, who do I start real quick? You're going to get that advice from this Discord group. We're a close-knit community. We're pretty much, this Discord group, I want to be the accumulation of the YouTube followers, the Instagram followers, the sleeperu.com members, all of you congregating in one place to give the best fantasy advice to each other in a place that I check in on the daily. And I've committed to the Discord group because I've been so busy lately. I'm coming in there daily and often. I'm not just going to come once a day. I'm going to try and get into that Discord conversation and talk with people constantly. So if you want to chat with me, I'll be in there. I might even create a couple other channels in there, at least maybe one more. But it's freaking awesome, man. Dynasty channel, trade channel, it's the best. Marcus says he's got to delete some apps so he can download Discord. How do you know Mixon parties? Oh, someone else said that? I think he admitted something like that. I don't know. I'm not saying that. Somebody else is saying that in the chat, but I do believe that that's been reported on before, that he doesn't take things as seriously as many other players do off the field. And that's, God, how's that not true by the big situation he was in that a lot of people like to defend and say, I was in the past. It was still a horrible decision that Mixon made. And Mixon's like, he's got a lot to prove for the rest of his life. And that's one reason I was pretty down on him, his decision-making last year. But he played well at the end of the year. And you know what? It's not flip-flopping to want to support a player that is kind of like improving his value as we go. So anyways, that will do it. Appreciate all of you. Go join the Discord, sleeperu.com/Discord, sleeperu.com/draft. Everything you need. If you want in this draft, you didn't get in, I apologize. You guys are all valuable to me. Every single one of you deserves to be in this draft. I wish I could just give it away to all of you, but I can't. But I do have another draft, another idea, I should say, coming up. And a few of you are going to get locked spots in that because you are loyal. And this one's going to be more about you guys, not about other pages and getting people excited. This is going to be a follower bash. Okay, so there'll be more spots available for all of you, not a mix of it. So get ready for it. I'm going to buy you the Lawnmower 2.0 and handle the thing your face. What? You talking about the beard? You tell me I need a lawnmower for my beard? Is that what you're saying? Franchise tender on Hunt. Yeah, Hunt. I said all year Hunt had a good shot at returning to Cleveland. You watch that the market wouldn't be as good as he thought it would be because the draft class is so good and there's only 4 or 5 teams that need a running back. So to me, the writing was on the wall that there was a good chance he could return, and he still could go elsewhere. But what team's going to pay Hunt a ton of money after his bad decision making? Especially he just got pulled over, and you can argue whether the offense was a big deal or not. Bottom line is it was an offense. It was something the league's going to look down upon. And you think a team's going to bet on him right now? He's clearly not completely in the right headspace. So why is he going to earn a big fat contract? And it only takes one team. That's why there's still a shot. But why would a team do that when there are these rookie running backs that are so talented and there's at least 7 deep when only 5 teams really need a legit running back that they'd be willing to spend top dollar on in free agency? They could wait, spend that money elsewhere, and take a rookie for cheap. And that's what I predict will happen. All right, guys. Peace out. Enjoy the draft. I'll give you updates as we go. Battle of the Pimps. You can find all your details at sleeperu.com/draft. Get it. Get some. Get on over to Discord. Sleeperu.com/Discord. Later. Appreciate all of you.